Hey guys, just finished watching Jessica Jones Season 2, Episode 11, aka Three Lives and Counting. This episode was really cool. It was a really interesting episode. I mean, it was dealing with all kinds of stuff. I mean, first we have Jessica losing her mind, when she after she killed the guard in self-defense, but she's been so many people that she's been around, she can't really kind of tell the police again another dead body. It's kind of suspicious and stuff. So, she did break into the guy's place, so it wouldn't really look into her favor. And it really is interesting with that. And then we had the whole her going crazy. She sets him up for a suicide, makes it look like a suicide because the Kilgrave set it in her head, and she starts hallucinating Kilgrave, and then we'd play with that throughout the whole season, whole episode, which was great with that. And then we see her and her mother talking on the phone. She pretty much tells her mother that she killed her old guard type thing. In code, of course, that the people on the phone don't listen to it. And then when she goes, she gets the papers to go after Dr. Carl to get him out of there. She looks at finds out that he's not there. When she gets back, looks at her computer, find out where he's gone. Malcolm didn't close the stupid windows on the computer. I find that hard to believe that Malcolm, a PI's assistant, PI's associate, doesn't realize close the windows of what you're doing to find out how delete your evidence on the computer, close the windows type thing. It doesn't make sense why she would do that. I mean, all you have to do, even if Trish is walking out the door and he wants to go after her running fast, hold the power button, shut down the computer, and all the windows close type thing. I mean, I don't understand how that doesn't happen. You close the windows. Simple. It's just simple. There's so many keyboard shortcuts. You just press them and they all close. So they're doing very fast. Within 10 seconds, all windows are closed. So I don't know why he didn't do that. That was a little silly on his part. And then we get Trish, and Trish still has Malcolm in the trunk and stuff. And then Malcolm gets out, and Trish almost shoots him, threatens to shoot him, even shoots the ground real close to him. And Trish makes Dr. Kozlov give her powers, and with Jessica there, Jessica barely kind of almost catches up to her, but Trish knows how fast she is, so she knows to gun it with the car and stuff. So, and then Kozlov decides to blow himself up and to end everything. And that was really interesting to see the way that she did it with setting her up and giving Trish her powers. That's really going to be cool to see that. And then Malcolm kind of gets fired / quits type thing from Alien's investigation, so they end their relationship. So it's going to be interesting to see whether or not we see him in the next couple of episodes. I really hope that we get to keep him around, especially for season 3. I really like the character and where he was going. But I mean, I don't know how things are going to finish off with them for this. It's really going to be fun to see that. And then we get to see Jessica's mother ends up seeing Carl's death on the news, and she kind of just loses it and ends up breaking out of jail. So, wow, I can't wait to see this. So we're going to get Jessica Jones versus her mother. Is she going to end up killing her mother? What's going to happen with that? How is Patsy going to come out of this? How is Trish going to come out of this? Hopefully, I feel like if she's doing it in this episode, I feel like maybe she'll be ready for the next. She'll be out for episode 13. Won't be in there, and then episode 12. She probably won't be in that one. The next one, and she'll be maybe recoup by the end of it. Wake at the end of episode 12, and then episode 13. That's when you get Trish, and hopefully she puts on a costume. I don't know. Would be cool, even if it's like a very prototyped costume. That would be cool. Type thing to see that, maybe some sort of like homemade costume, kind of like Daredevil had in his first season, just something simple and lightweight type thing would be really cool, just to cover her identity since she is Patsy Walker. And we did see in this episode how fans, anyone crossing the street, there's a high chance that they could recognize her type thing. So that could be really she'd definitely have to cover her identity if she went out to do her thing. So I think it's going to be cool to see how they play with that, and hopefully, like I said, we can get that at least in one episode. But we'll have to wait and see what type of power she gets out of this. And definitely going to want to look up and check out some stuff now, since it's probably a bit late for me to start getting into the next 2 episodes today, but I'll try and watch them. I'll definitely be watching them tomorrow, so I could be fully awake for that. but in the meantime, definitely going to be looking at Patsy Walker and checking out Hellcat and see what exactly her powers are to know that before we get into next 2 episodes. So definitely I'm really excited to see that, and hopefully we can get some sort of prototype costume in here, or at least a fight between the 3 of them, and seeing what side does Trish go on. Does Trish almost kill? I could see Trish almost killing Alyssa, Jessica's mother, and how far would they go, and I think that's really going to be fun to see that, and how they play with this whole thing is really going to be cool to see that, and how things kind of end up. And if at the end of this, if Trish ends up, and Jessica, the relationship breaks apart, maybe this could be the whole an idea for a Trish, a Hellcat getting her own series. I think that could be cool. Playing on that idea, I don't know if we would do that. Go as far as to give her own show. I wouldn't want it to separate. I mean, I wouldn't mind a short film or something, just kind of doing her own thing, or maybe Jessica season 3 is split down the middle between, you follow Jessica on her path and you follow Patsy, Trish Walker on her path as Hellcat. I think that could be a cool idea. So we'll have to wait and see where things go with this. Definitely is going to be fun to see Trish on the more faster path than I thought she would be towards becoming Hellcat. So that's going to be fun to see that. So let me know what you think, guys, about this episode in the comments below. Season 2, episode 11 of Jessica Jones. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.
To talk to you about one of the most valuable traits a soldier or student can have.
Subscribing.
Sometimes is the key to victory. Sometimes it leads to very little, and it seems like it's not worth it. And you wonder why you waited so long for something so disappointing. How many more of these?
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, guys. Peace.
It's over.